LeBron James Family Foundation, We Are Family reunion. Let me hear you make some noise. Come on.
It's time to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, what are we doing to create change? And most importantly, go back to our communities, invest our time, our resources, help rebuild them, help strengthen them, help change them. We all have to do better. Thank you.
The speech LeBron James and his fellow NBA players gave at the ESPYs earlier this summer was very public. The reason behind it, that was very personal.
I definitely could have been a statistic. I mean, I grew up in a single-parent household. My mother was 16 when she had me. I grew up in the inner city where there's a lot of violence. Once I became pretty good at what I was doing, you start to see like, oh wow, there's a lot of kids that when I was 8 years old that's not here now, and why? And you start to realize like, wow, the community itself, it was like, oh, that kid is special and we have to protect him. And and they definitely did.
So most kids, though, are not going to grow up to be elite basketball players. Most kids who are 8 and 10 years old wandering around Akron don't have an entire community invested in making sure that they take flight.
I had a dream about, that if I ever become successful, it wasn't just going to be about me. When I became a professional, I was like, okay, well, I got to figure out a way, with help still, to make something happen in my community where these kids can, also be successful.
For years, LeBron and his foundation tried various outreach projects. But in 2011, they hit on this. What if a group of third graders were closely supported in school, month after month, year after year, all the way up through high school graduation?
The children start incoming in third grade, and that is the key time when we start to see children fall through the cracks and we start to see the achievement gap broadening. We can grab and save these kids and bring them into the program so that we can provide those reading interventions, those attendance strategies, so that kids can be more successful.
Those original third graders are now 8th graders, and as each class has been added behind them, the I Promise program now totals more than 1,200 students.
I promise to be a role model to my peers.
I promise to give back to my community.
I promise to be a leader.
Kids are given practical help like tutoring and strategy sessions for long-term goals. Teachers say because it's LeBron's name and face behind the program, the kids here who idolize him are much more likely to participate.
I always say, don't make me call Mr. LeBron. If, they're not doing their homework or their attendance is falling behind, the minute I say, don't make me call Mr. LeBron, oh, no, Miss Davis, please, I'll make sure that I get my homework done.
Hey, it's LeBron. Your teacher told me you were not in school today. I hope you're feeling better soon. So when you're ready, I want you to get back into the game. Remember our promise, above all else, to finish school.
The foundation will also send kids individualized letters from LeBron.
If you did something good, he would say, oh, I heard that you did this, I'm so proud of you, stuff like that.
I had got a letter because I got in a little trouble in school, and he had wrote me a letter to talk about, I know you're making the wrong choices.
I feel like I'm the bad guy sometimes, and I don't like being a bad guy to my guys and to my kids, but I have to be kind of like the principal of it as well, because we want them to stay on course.
That simple idea that someone expects them to succeed was crucial to LeBron.
I understand what they're going through on a daily basis, growing up in the inner city and having people just basically just outright them like there's no way they're gonna make it.
What is it like for kids like that when someone suddenly comes along and says, I expect more to happen for you?
I think it's very uplifting for kids. And I think for me personally, when I was able to receive that at a young age, I was like, okay, someone really cares about us. Someone really cares about me. And I can't let them down.
Last summer, LeBron raised that expectation even higher, announcing a partnership with the University of Akron that will provide college scholarships for kids in his program who graduate high school.
it's amazing. It gives you that that sudden sense of light for your own kid, because we didn't have it. So to know that she's gonna have that it's great.
We have a lot of parents here that didn't graduate high school. So not only are we tracking our kids here to make them become better, we're also lending a helping hand to a lot of the parents that didn't graduate high school and putting them in programs where they can get their high school diploma and get a GED and things of that nature. So, it works hand in hand.
I had my first son when I was 16. And I went to school for a little bit, then I dropped out, and it always kind of haunted me, like, go back to school and stuff. So when I got the letter in the mail for the orientation for the GED class, I kind of was jumping up and down like, it's my turn now.
LeBron cares so much about this place because he was a kid from Akron, and he loves it so much.
We're family and we're from the same place.
The idea is to change what's possible for an entire generation of kids and their parents here in Akron, which in turn could change Akron itself.
We understand what tonight is all about. Tonight, we're going to celebrate our new third graders coming in. We're going to celebrate what we're going to do for them to help these guys ultimately get a college education, and that is very, very important.
I promise to try new things. I promise to live a healthy lifestyle.
I promise to accept the challenge to finish school.